So whenever there's a transition going on energetically, guys, there will always be more of a spiritual allies, spiritual team that is located for you for your highest good, especially if you are an empath. So this is something that you will eventually feel prior to the transit here. Okay, this is something that actually happens automatically without you even knowing here. Similarly to the energies within you, they always find balance, whether you see it or realize it. Okay, they find more of an equilibrium balance where they actually balance itself so that you don't necessarily struggle energetically here, guys. Okay, so we'll dive in here and see the type of energies that are coming in at this time here, guys. Okay, so moreover, it's more like things are kind of like balancing in together here, guys. Okay, so it all depends is as far as the transit is concerned. Okay, what are we heading into? Okay, it all depends on also the seasons themselves here, guys. Okay, so some of the energies that are being located for you, some can literally be feisty, some can literally be soft based on the transit here, guys. Okay, so some come more to come and foreclosure or something like that. Some they come to bring in balance in your life. Some they come to bring in more justice as far as your situation is concerned here. So we'll dive in and see what type of energies are somewhat aligning with you at this time and why is this my collective. You are appreciated by me so much, guys, for just stopping here and choosing me. Okay, so we'll see what type of energies are somewhat aligning with you at this time and why is that. Okay, so I'm getting the number 7 here, so you could be on life path number 7 or born on the 7th of the month, or you're simply a seeker or something like that here, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm also getting the number 333. Okay, so you are divinely guided at this time, or you are exactly where you're supposed to be here, guys. Okay, never doubt your journey or anything that is happening in your life at this time. It is exactly how it should be here, guys. Okay, so pay attention to the messages that you could be receiving at this time. It is more of divine guidance coming towards you from your own spirit team. Okay, so let's dive and see who is connecting with my collective at this time and why. So having broken arrows here. So the type of energies that are coming in at this time, they bring in what? More peace, more harmony. Okay, so you won't necessarily have to defend yourself so much when it comes to them here. So they bring more of balance, okay, when it comes to your protection here. Because broken arrows speaks more of what was sent to you is somewhat broken here. Those that have been fighting against you spiritually, they no longer have access over your energy, something like that here. So they come in more to block those that were literally standing in your way. That's another thing. So that you are able to fly and express your gifts in a more fearless way, something like that. So these are more of the sages type of energy here. The people that have been doing something for the longest time, something like that. That's what I'm getting here. But the card that came in here is the broken arrows. So they will try to make sure that your opposers don't necessarily have access anymore over your energy. Those that have been playing around your energy will no longer have access because the arrows are now broken here, guys. Okay, yeah, that's what it says. It says embrace the energy of peace now. Okay, so it is that time for you to embrace that energy of peace. So let's see, let's get two more cards from here and see the type of energies really that are here. Spirit, speak for the collective, please, and thank you. Okay, okay, okay. So many cards. Okay. So we're having the Emperor type of energy here. The Emperor is saying take charge with authority. So you're dealing with more of an Amakosi type of energy for some of you. So these are your royal ancestors that are somewhat coming in with order. So they're bringing more of order and justice to your situation here. Okay, bringing in justice to those that have been standing in your way. Okay, throwing arrows at you so that you don't necessarily shine your light, something like that here. That's exactly what they are bringing. So we're having the oracle here saying wait for important information. So there's a lot of information that they are also bringing into you here. Okay. I'm also getting the energy that there are some ancestors of yours here that have had enough with dealing with people that take advantage of you or your situation or something like that. You know, those type of individuals that keep on attacking you over and over again with the hope that they will eventually win at some point, something like that. So they literally became more tired. That's another thing. It can be your own spirit team. They have enough of this type of individual here. So it's more like now they are trying to stop them forever, something like that. So it's more like a something that is coming in for closure. With that being said, it's more like now that we are still in year number one, so it's like something that is somewhat reaching more of a threshold, something like that. So they are now coming in more with a closure to bring in balance here, to stop something, okay, something like that, to stop something from keep on manifesting over and over again, okay, especially if you have been dealing with people that you just have to defend yourself over and over again, okay, something like that. So let's see, the moon. So we're having the moon more like hidden enemies. For some of you, it can be that you have a lot of hidden enemies, people that do things in the background, not wanting to be seen, okay, trying to stop your light, trying to stop your shine, so that you somewhat doubt the light that you carry, something like that. We're having the spring at the bottom of the deck saying, see your seeds grow, so that you don't necessarily see your seeds grow or something like that. Yeah, it has everything to do with your abundance here. So they always come, it can be them coming to intimidate you in a way so that you don't shine your light. Like I always say, the scale always find a way to balance itself, okay? So we're having the emperor and the empress here. This is the Lord, this is the lady here. Okay. This is the goddess energy, the empress energy. You also having the Lord, of which is the emperor. So there's a sense of balance also coming in as far as your energy is concerned here, guys. Okay. For some of you, it can also be the yin and the yang within you, finding equilibrium, balance. Okay. And for some of you, this speaks more of your own maternal and paternal ancestors here working together at this time, okay? So literally it's more like the scale now balancing itself. So let's get the messages here and see exactly what is it that your own spirit team wants you to know. So we'll start with the broken arrows here. So the broken arrows is saying embrace the energy of peace. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare for to offer peace. You are safe, okay? If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself and defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrows, you are being guided to know that the energies of light and are entering your life at this time, okay? And they are actually washing away all the darkness. You can now drop your shield of protection. You are now in a situation that honor you and honor your needs. Okay, that's it. So whatever that has been holding you back, causing you to defend yourself before anything, whatever this is being put to an end. So now it's time for you to embrace the energy of peace here, guys. Okay. So the Lord is saying, take charge with authority. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fierce, loving way. You have the energy and mind to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. Okay, it is that energy where your own spirit team they have had enough, something like that here, guys. Okay, because now having the broken arrows along with the Lord here, it is that energy that has had enough already. Okay, so this is something that they can't necessarily um take anymore. So this is why here, so they putting something to an end here. Okay, whatever these hidden enemies are, because the moon represents more of hidden enemies or something like that. And whatever this is, it can be something that will surely be revealed, because when the moon appears, it simply means that whatever that has been hidden here will definitely come to light. Moreover, I'm getting the energy of whatever occurred uh, during the new moon phase. Okay, it's more like there was some type of a truth, like for some of you, you have received here. Whatever this is has made it clear, so you already know who you're dealing with. Okay, something like that. The moon is saying use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusion and blockages here, guys. Okay, lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is it as it seems. You are being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive and psychic edges are increased. So take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. Okay. So the moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. Okay. Whatever that has been kept in the dark, the moon is shining its light on it here. So I don't know, but it feels more like, because these are more like the messages that I got the last time I made a video here, guys. So you're dealing with people who are so more persistent in trying to stop you. They persist on wanting to fight you. They persist on wanting to take from you, something like that. So they don't necessarily want to take no for an answer or accept defeat in a way. So these are the type of individuals for some of you that you could be dealing with, or you're dealing with people who are used to doing something and getting away with it, and now they are being stopped by your own spirit team. Those are some of the individuals for some of you you're dealing with. Okay, so we'll dive to the tarot quickly here and see exactly these type of energies you are dealing with at this time here, guys. Okay, let's see the messages that comes with the tarot cards as far as the energy that is here is concerned, my collective. Okay, Spirit, can you speak for the collective, please, and thank you. What is this all about you? For some of you, I'm also getting the energy that they are literally trying to silence you. Okay, something like that, because something is being revealed and they don't like this. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles speaks more of you standing your ground at this time, or you are mature enough like that to know right from wrong here, guys. Okay, for some of you, these are the individuals that you trusted so much, the people that you worked with or something like that here, guys. Okay, yeah, these are more like friends, or should I say frenemies, the people that you worked with, the people that you saw as your own here with the Temperance. You got along with them, you trusted them with everything that you did or something like that, or you simply dealt with a Sagittarius energy, or you are a Sagittarius here. Okay, yeah, they are now at the loss, or you're dealing with people who regret what they did to you here. What they did to you, they regret it so bad, because now it's more like karma now hitting them hard. Yeah, something like that. So they are devastated where they are now at this time. So we having the Nine of Swords here. So your own spirit team are actually putting something, closing something together here. So we're having the Nine of Pentacles, we're having the Nine of Swords. So they are devastated. You could have dealt with an Aquarius or something like that. For some of you, this is more like the people that you've dealt with. These are the individuals that are more closer to home. Okay, That's what I'm getting with this Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords speaks more of the dead. This could be your ancestors. So you dealt with people who literally played um, when it comes to your ancestry, because the Nine of Swords speaks more of the dead also. It represents devastation, someone who's crying for someone who left or something like that. Okay. So it's more like they played around the dead. You dealing with people who actually love more of lower energies here, the energies that brings more of distress in a person's life. So maybe this is how they actually tried to stop your light, your shine here, so that they dim you by making use of the dead, maybe the spirit of the dead, in a negative manner, in a negative state. It can be the people that died not in the right manner, something like that. It can be by accident or whatever this is. More like spirit of unrest. It can be something that they have used. So this is something that they are learning to regret at this time. They regret doing so. Okay, because moreover, those clean spirit that for some of you are operating with, those are the ones that are actually coming for them at this time. So it's more like your own spirit team are now choosing to come against those type of individuals, of which is something that is more of a bitter pill to swallow for them. So this is you moving forward. They literally tried to stop your car or take your destiny in a way by locking you up energetically here, making you feel trapped. That's exactly what they wanted. You to feel trapped, that you don't have a way of coming out of a situation or something like that, making you feel that there is no way for you to make it in life, something like that. So they made use of the energy of the dead, because they are already dead, right? And so that you feel that way, that things are actually over for you, something like that. So you dealt with, or you dealing with the loved ones here. These are your loved ones, your family members for some of you. Okay. More like magic that comes from your bloodline, more like an attack that comes from your bloodline, because they know exactly what they're doing here. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm also getting here. So your royal ancestors are the ones that are actually coming into the party at this time. They putting something to an end and bringing what? Your destiny back to you here. So the wheel is somewhat spinning in your favor, a strong energy of Sag. It could be a Sag or dealt with the Sagittarius energy. So now the tables are now turning against them. So this is you now gaining what they have taken away from you. For some of you, it can also be some of the things that you don't necessarily know. I don't know why am I getting this. Okay. But it's more like you dealt with people who literally maybe knew more than you did. Okay. So they took advantage of whatever the situation could have been here. Something like that here, guys. Okay. So now your royal ancestors are coming into the party, putting a stop to them altogether. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's get another card. So let's see more cards and see exactly what is it that spirit wants you to know more as far as the energy that is here, or the type of individuals you could be dealing with. So they have an issue with what you do. It can be your work or what you do spiritually here, guys. Okay, so they're trying to put a stop to you here, guys. Okay, something like that. So let's see, spirit, why are these people after my collective here? What could be more specific as far as the energy that is here is concerned? Spirit, can you speak for my collective, please, and thank you. Can you speak as far as the energies that are here are concerned here? Okay. Why are they after my collective so much? Okay. Because you have a strong connection with your ancestors here. Your ancestors are somewhat protecting you. Okay. For the fact that you come from a royal blood, that's an issue on itself. So we're having royalty at the bottom of the deck. We're having royalty at the bottom of the deck. And the very same royal ancestors are somewhat bringing in more judgment to them here. So we're having judgment and the moon. Judgment and the moon. Okay. So now they feel more intimidated by you, my collective. They are so much intimidated by you. So the issue is the type of protection that you have from your own spirit team here. So they don't like this. They don't like the type of protection that you have spiritually here. So that's the issue. Okay, Spirit, speak more. Speak more for the collective. They already know that your ancestors are protecting you. Okay, so that's why they are restless. Okay, so they are restless, and now they playing more of blame games amongst each other. Is it like it's your fault? Why things are somewhat now falling apart or something like that? So that's exactly okay. So your guides are saying, don't forget to do your daily prayers. All right. So they tried to dim your light in every way, shape, or form here so that you don't shine it. Okay. Yeah. So they have done so much, and it's because you trusted them. So moving forward, your guides are saying, careful who you trust now. Okay, collective. Careful who you trust. Because it is the very same people that you trusted so much that are actually doing this. So they actually wanted to isolate you. Something about your isolation here, guys, okay? So they wanted to isolate you so that you become hopeless. So that you become hopeless or you are not seen in a way. Something like that. Their intentions were not necessarily good. You're having evil intentions, okay? So they had evil intentions towards you, collective here, guys, okay? So you're dealing with people who don't necessarily wish you well. So they don't necessarily want to see you shine. They don't necessarily want to see you succeed, etc. So I'm also getting the energy that you could be dealing with people that your own spirit team have literally moved you away from, okay? Something like that. So don't forget to do your daily prayers. The card is coming in again. We're also having a spiritual bath. Maybe it's very important for you to take a spiritual bath. I'm also getting the energy of them making use of your name with the spirit of the dead just to taint you or to make you look somehow or to dim your light. But because you are a star, you shine anyway. So that's the problem again. You shine anyway. They try to stagnate you in a way. Stagnant energy, like I said, stagnant energy. They're trying to use the spirit of the dead to keep you stuck. Okay? So I'm also getting the energy of 444. I'm also getting 888, something to do with your infinite potential or something like that here, guys. Collective. So overall, yeah, they're trying to bring in more darkness so that they can be able to harness your energy. So you're dealing with energy vampires here that wants to harness your energy. So they always want to see you disturbed. Okay, they want to see you disturbed. So let's see overall. So many cards. Let's see the overall from this deck. Royalty. So you have claimed your crown. Okay, you have claimed your crown for sure. Look at this at the bottom. This is transcending. You are transcending. So they can't stop you anymore. And already, that's why your own spirit team are saying don't give up. Okay, you can claim this in the commenting section. Okay, don't give up. So that's exactly what your own spirit team are saying. Don't give up. Okay, you can type in I will not give up. So that's exactly what they wanted because they are aware of the protection that you carry. So they actually wanted you to be your own enemy by giving up on yourself. So your own spirit team are saying never give up on yourself here. Don't give up. So I will never give up. That's the energy. I will never give up. That's exactly what they want for you to throw in a towel by yourself here, guys, okay? So let's get the overall energy as far as this is concerned, guys. Okay. So let's see the overall energy as to who is supporting you in spirit at this time here. Some of the energies that are somewhat having your back at this time here. Spirit, speak for the collective, please. And thank you. Ooh, yeah. Light activation. So your light is somewhat activated at this time. So let's see. Spirit, can you speak for the collective, please, and thank you. Who is protecting my collective energy at this time? Who is, oh, la. Okay, so I'll take the one that is down. Okay. So this card came in and went back in. All right. So we're having the Holy Amethyst here saying divine alchemy. So move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So you are now an alchemist because of the challenges that has been brought before you. So you come up more as someone who lived through experience. So you're speaking from experience, not the things that you hear, the hearsay type of energy. So this is your truth. We're having Joan of Arc saying, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. That's why. Because Dharma is now unfolding on your part here. We're having Dual Kul saying, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So your Dharma has now unfolded here, my collective. That's it. Okay, so for some of you now, you come up more as an alchemist. Okay, so you are an alchemist now. You know exactly how to deal with the energies that come in more with negative energy. Okay, so you can differentiate more of the energy that is not actually yours, the energy that is more of a projection. Okay, the energy that is somewhat being sent towards you as a distraction here, guys. Okay, so pay heed to those type of energies, especially now. Okay, so for some of you, you've made it. That it gives more of the energy that you have overcome your rivalries here, those that actually wanted to see you fail. So you somewhat um yeah, you did overcome. So we're having karma releasing here. This is Saint German saying karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So this is time for you to make good energy, the room for good energy now, because the past is somewhat behind you. Did I say? So we're having the Shakina. Okay. The Shakina is the Sakat self. It says unleash your spirit. So moreover, I'm getting the energy that now your spirit is free. You are free from the shackles that have been holding you back for the longest time, something like that. So Shakina is saying, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the Sakat rhythm of life. Dance to the Sakat rhythm of life here, guys. Okay. So let's get the message of Holy Amethyst here. Okay, Holy Amethyst is saying you are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful to you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel or really need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There is a sense that you are moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, okay? With the ability to use your thoughts, will, and action to bring about life fulfilling and dream enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give energy to will literally begin to flourish. Okay, so that's Holy Amethyst for you here. So you're moving past all those challenges that were brought before you here. So this is you embracing the energy of peace now. Okay, so Saint Germain is saying karma is a spiritual law of cause and effect. We experience many levels of karma. Some we inherit from our family, and some from the people we keep helping out of the problems they keep creating for themselves here. Okay? Saint Germain is here now to clear your energy so that you no longer have the weight of the world or you or your loved ones world on your shoulders. Be aware that old patterns, okay, old pattern is living your life and creating space for something more loving to enter. Visualize yourself surrounded by a fiery violet clock to release all the karma you no longer need. Okay, so a violet flame could be specific here with us. Okay, violet flame. Okay, or more of holy amethyst. Okay, the amethyst stone, something like that here. So the Shakina, let's dive to Shakina here and see what is it that Shakina wants you to know here. So the overall energy is the Sakat self saying, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the Sakat rhythm of life. So don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is the time to celebrate. There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a Sakat being who defies gravity every day just by being alive and bring a sense of balance and equality to the world. Something about the equilibrium, something about balance, something about justice, okay? Something like that. So that's Shakina for you here, guys. Okay. This is the Sakat self. This is the spirit within you. Okay. Rising above all the ashes. More like a phoenix that is rising at this time. So this calls more for what? For celebration. That's exactly what your old spirit team are saying. It's time for you to celebrate, not mourn in a way, shape, or form here, guys. Okay. So don't forget to clear whatever that is no longer needed in your energy and also do that cleansing. It can be emotionally, physically, or even having that specific spiritual bath so that you open doors for whatever that is coming into your life at this time, whatever those good energies that you are supposed to embrace at this time here, guys. Okay, I really hope this does resonate with some of you. Do subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching me and you find this more useful and helpful to your situation. As a comeback, guys, you are highly appreciated by me for always coming back and showing up. Okay, until then, guys, you take care. Bye.